What's up guys, it's your boy, overly enthusiastic YouTuber intro here, and today we're gonna attempt the 1 hour drop challenge. So without further ado, let's get right into the DAW. Here we are in the best DAW in the world, Ableton Live. Just kidding, of course. It's alright. So I got my timer here on 1 hour, and I'm gonna start it in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, I'm gonna start with basic kick and snare pattern. I think I will go with 150 BPM. 150 BPM, there we go. And let's look for kick and snare. I like to go inside the build and drop Ableton pack folder. Okay, I'm just gonna choose a pre-made kick because of time reasons. Okay, let's get a kick in here and a snare. That's fine. I don't like the kick at all. Guess we're gonna have to look for another kick. Samples, one shots, kicks. That's fine. Also the snare. The snare sucks. Let's just go with EDM5. Gotta make sure we're not clipping here. Yeah. And some hi-hats. Don't need any of those sounds, but whatever. Okay, let's just go for it. And like make it a little bit faster here. Okay, that's good for now. Let's loop that. What's up guys, Paul from the future here. So as I went through the footage, I noticed that I didn't really talk about what I was doing. So here I am going through the project, explaining what I did and why I did what I did. And yeah, just basically giving a rundown of what I made in 1 hour. So let's start from the top with the drums. Here we are. I made a click track for the sidechaining. It's just a really short sample, as you can see. And yeah, I like to do this technique in the MIDI because it's easier to copy the pattern of the kick and snare when you're working with MIDI. And the reason why you want to use a sample that has it's very short, like here, is so that the compressor, you have more control over the compressor basically. I'm not gonna go too in depth, but yeah, that's basically what it comes down to. So let's listen to the kick by itself. I mean the entire drum track. So it's very basic. Kick, snare, kick, kick, snare, kick, snare, kick, kick, snare, kick, snare. Yeah, like a little change up here. And yeah, some hi-hats and like kind of snappy, snap sounding thing layered on the snare. Okay, so next up, here's the sidechain compression, which I was talking about. You can see whenever the kick or the snare hits, the signal gets sucked. So this is sub bass. Very basic serum patch, just using the triangle oscillator and LFO to modulate the level. Oh, this one, sorry. Yeah, LFO2, no effects, just basic triangle wave. Next up is the chords, saw chords. So for the saw chords, I went with 2 oscillators, one an octave up, both at 8 voices of unison, and the tuning like somewhere around 0.09 and 0.17, I guess. And they use the same LFO on their level, and also some white noise, just to make it sound fuller, and just a little bit of distortion, quite a bit actually. Okay, and next up are the pluck. It's a pluck. I use the same chords, but I use an arpeggiator on them in 30-second notes, so it's really fast. It's also serum patch, same oscillators as the chords. The only difference is some reverb and delay, and the amplitude envelope has really short decay and no sustain, 0 sustain. Yep. And also the second envelope is on the filter cutoff. Okay. And before I go to the basses, let's look at the MIDI really quick. So these are like the main chords. You start with an A. I use a low A in the bass basically, just to make the chord sound fuller. And it's a A7. So you have an A, the minor third, 5th, and the 7th. Basic chords. Then you have F7, F major 7. And I just copy the root in the bass. F major 7, E minor 7, and then G. No, this actually is C major 7, but I inverted the G, so the G is an octave down. So you can see the bass plays the C. Yeah, those are the chords, very basic. Yeah, I think they sound alright. Next up, I made this lead sound. It's square wave and a saw wave with lots of effects, hyper, reverb, compression, delay. Yeah, it's very, I don't know about the melody, it's okay. The best I could do in 1 hour. Yeah. So you can see that the melody follows the same pattern as the chords. So the kick hits and you hear chords and melody. Then the snare hits, you hear nothing, no chords or melody, but you hear the bass. Okay, so let's listen to that. Okay, so for the bass, the most important part you should look at is this LFO. It's on a bunch of stuff, and it basically, yeah, it controls the entire sound. So it's on the level, which is the most important, the level of this oscillator, and on the sub oscillator. So oscillator A is being FM'd from B, from this oscillator, and that's about it. Yeah, I'm not gonna go too in depth about this because it's gonna take forever to explain all of this. And then the other bass is also serum patch. It sounds like this. Like
Yay. Yay.
kind of sounds like somebody saying yay.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yay.
Has some compression and some reverb. Okay guys, that was my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe, and I hope to see you in my next video. You can also find me on Instagram at DJ Magmod. Now here's the final song. I hope you enjoy.
Yay.